The news hit early Tuesday morning. Jesse Jackson, the civil rights giant who marched with Dr. King and twice ran for president, had passed away at 84 in his Chicago home. Americans across the country prepared to honor a man who dedicated his life to tearing down walls and building bridges. Then came the Truth Social post. President Trump paid tribute, calling Jackson a good man with lots of personality, grit, and street smarts. He described him as a force of nature who truly loved people. So far, so respectful. But then the tone shifted. Trump used a memorial to defend himself against accusations of racism, claiming he was falsely and consistently called a racist by the Scoundrels and Lunatics on the radical left. He listed his credentials, providing office space for Jackson's Rainbow Coalition at 40 Wall Street, pushing criminal justice reform, funding historically black colleges and universities. Then came the line that stopped everyone mid-tribute. Jackson, Trump wrote, had much to do with the election, without acknowledgement or credit, of Barack Hussein Obama, a man who Jesse could not stand. Let's separate fact from political spin here. The relationship between Jackson and Obama was indeed complicated, but not in the way Trump framed it. The confirmed history shows Jackson endorsed Obama in 2008 and famously wept at his election victory, calling it the last lap of the civil rights struggle. What is also true is that a hot MIC caught Jackson muttering something crude about Obama after a speech on black fathers. Jackson immediately apologized and maintained his support. Friends later said Jackson felt Obama didn't fully acknowledge how his two campaigns paved the way. So Trump took a nuanced relationship, stripped out the context, and served it as proof of democratic discord. Why does this matter? Because Jackson's death should have been a moment of national unity. Other leaders understood the assignment. Barack Obama called Jackson a true giant who laid the foundation for his own historic campaign. Hakeem Jeffries described him as a people's champion who would forever rest in power. Bill Clinton praised nearly 50 years of friendship. The contrast is striking. One approach elevates the departed. The other uses the departed to settle old scores. This follows a pattern. Just days earlier, Trump posted and then deleted an AI video depicting the Obamas as apes during Black History Month. He refused to apologize, blaming a staffer instead. Obama called the behavior deeply troubling and described a clown show playing out on social media where decorum and shame have been lost. Here is the question Americans over 30 should be asking. When someone dies, do we owe them the dignity of being the sole focus of their own memorial? Jackson himself gave us the answer in 2011. He said his life's work was to tear down walls and build bridges, knowing that sometimes you're scarred by falling debris, but your mission is to open up holes so others behind you can run through. He spent decades opening holes. The least we can do is run through them without stepping on his memory to score points against someone else.